Weather's been very consistent over the last several days or so. As we take a look at the last 7 days, you can see that we've been hovering basically between the middle to upper 80s. Today at 84, just like all throughout the week, seeing lots of sunshine, low humidity, and warm temperatures for this time of year. We start to get some changes, though, as we go into the weekend. So this may be one of the last days of consistent conditions before the switch up going into the weekend. Also not changing much is the pollen levels. Weeds pollen, like ragweed, still at about a moderate, so you might start to sneeze a little more often, but it's not all the way up to a high yet where you really start to suffer from those seasonal allergies. But keep in mind, that is expected to rise, especially as we go into the weekend. For tonight, looking clear and comfortable again. We're down below 60 for another night in a row, thanks to a calm breeze, allowing that temperature to drop off a little. And then starting to see some changes. A lot of sunshine, but temperatures a little warmer than where they were today, up about 3 degrees. And a little more humidity. You'll notice it's going to feel slightly humid tomorrow, so a little more like summer out there going into the end of the week. And then once we get to the weekend, the heat really starts to rise. Another day with sunshine and more in the forecast continues to add on to our little streak here without rainfall. 10 days in a row now without measurable rain. We're sitting at about 2.5 inches of below average for the month and about 4 inches below average for rainfall for the summer. And that is leading to some pretty dry spots across the state line. The latest from the drought monitor still has extreme drought in some sections of Iowa, and it's expanding, or at least the dry conditions are expanding across the state line. New today, all of Ogle and Lee counties now up to very dry or abnormally dry. Same for much of DeKalb County, and as you can see, Carroll and Whiteside also included here. So these spots are anywhere between 4 to 6 inches below average for rainfall since the start of the summer, and we're not looking at drought anytime soon. However, as this continues, this could add on to the conditions and may even lead to drought if this continues over the next several weeks or so. So we're going to discuss this a little further on Facebook. You can find us at about 8 o'clock on the WREX page. We'll discuss the recent dry weather and then preview some heat coming to the state line, because that's going to add on to the dry conditions. You can see in the weekend outlook near 90 for Saturday with a little more humidity. Also there for Sunday with a slight chance for some scattered showers. As they look at future track, many models keeping the rain off to our north. It approaches the state line, as you can see, and there is a slight chance here that we may get a little as of Sunday morning, but for the most part, mainly seeing that rain kind of stay off to our north. So we'll keep that slight chance into the forecast as we go forward here. But as I mentioned, a couple models trying to keep things dry still. That's why that number is only down to about 20% currently. Near 90, as you can see, to wrap up the weekend, and then into the 90s as we head into next week. In fact, all the way up to possibly 93 by Wednesday. A lot of sunshine in that extended forecast. Late in the week, though, cooler air and rain look to be on the way, James.
Sounds like we need that rain on top of it. Alex, thanks. To Chicago.